Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing some winter doodles. So the supplies that I used was watercolor paintbrushes by Princeton Snap. I used my watercolor palette I got from Amazon. I used a Micron fineliner, a Golly Roll pen, and a mechanical pencil. So if you don't have watercolors, you can use markers, you can use anything you have on hand, or you can just do some really awesome or minimalistic line doodles. You do whatever you want. I love the look of line doodles plus watercolor, so that's what I opted for today. All of the supplies I use will be linked in the description box below. I'm starting out by doing winter doodles. I'm doing winter in calligraphy style, and I do have a video on how to do hand lettering if anybody is interested. That is linked in the description box. And I decided to do doodles in just a plain capital basic font, and I loved how it turned out. So the doodles that I opted for is winter, not necessarily Christmas because Christmas is over now, but we are getting into the winter season here in Missouri. So I opted for an igloo, although we never get enough snow to do an igloo, and I thought it was good for a winter doodle sketch. And then some gingerbread men and skis also. I have never gone skiing. I've gone snowboarding one time, and I was like 13 and it was absolutely terrible. I'm not good at it at all. And then of course a winter hat with some fluffies on it, and I just did some squiggly lines to make it look like the gloves and the hat have some fuzzies on it. And of course coffee. If anybody follows me on Instagram, you guys know I love coffee. I love Nespresso coffee for sure. This is more of like latte, I guess. And then ice skates. I haven't been ice skating in years. I don't know if people still do ice skating. Let me know in the comments if you guys have been ice skating yet this year. And then another mug with hot chocolate. And I know it's really popular to do like a cinnamon stick or a candy cane in your hot chocolate, but I have never done that before. And then I'm doing like a lantern, an old-fashioned lantern, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it fit the aesthetic of this doodles page. And then of course a coat, another gingerbread man. So all of the fluffy, articles of clothing that you wear, I try to keep them somewhat the same so it kind of fit along with, the same theme. And chocolate chip cookies. I don't like gingerbread actually, so I do like the look of gingerbread men, but I don't like the taste of gingerbread. So I opted for chocolate chip cookies. And then I am just doing some snowflakes and some, pine leaves or whatever those are called to kind of fill in. And you can do whatever you want. If you want to follow along and do all of these sketches just like me, feel free, go for it. But if you have other ideas, or your winter is something else to you and you put different doodles on it, go for it. It is your doodle page. So now I'm just mixing up a cooler red, I guess it would be a little cooler red, for the fluffiness on all of the coats and the hats and the ice skates and the snowman. I didn't record doodling the snowman because the camera was so shaky, so I just had to cut it out. It was making me feel nauseous just watching it. So I did not want to put you guys through that. I will have all of the colors that I used in the description box below. For the cookies, I used, I think, a dark sienna or burnt sienna and then a yellow ochre to give it a kind of golden color. For the cups, I did a teal and I think a sky blue. I have 36 colors in my palette, and they're all kind of mixtures of each other. The blues are really similar. Some of the reds are very similar. So I will have all the colors I used in the description box below. So I opted to do just blue ice skates. I didn't want to have too much white on the doodles, so even for the snow, for the igloo and for the snowman and the snow on the lantern, I did kind of a blue tint to it, just to help them pop off the page. And then I went in with a dark green. Again, I'll have all the colors in the description box. I don't have any of these memorized, but I did a green for the pine leaves. And then I'm going in with my Golly Roll number 10 white gel pen. And this works really well on top of watercolor. It does not work well on top of Tombow brush pens. No, it just doesn't work. So I'm just doing white outlines on some of the things that I want to pop, like the swirls on the sleigh. And then I'm going to do polka dots on the hat and gloves and on the snowman's hat. And then I do some highlights here and there on the cups. And then I highlight the chocolate chip cookies on the chocolate chips on the chocolate chip cookies, just to give a little more depth. And that is it for this winter doodles video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have an awesome holiday weekend, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.